Okay.
All right, this your thing.
Yeah,
What's going on with this?
On Facebook, I go through Facebook and I see what people make comments about.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my coworkers, my old coworkers, made a comment about this whole incident with My Block,
My Hood,
My City. That's an organization. They've even come in this area and actually speak to the youth and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Youth summits. They try to do good working with the youth. And Chicago has had a bad what's the word? Like publicity regarding the reputation of the kids, the number of kids that come down and swarm all in groups and cause chaos.
So this is actually something good.
This is an actual organization that wanted to pull 1,000 kids to go downtown who's never been in certain areas downtown, like the museums, the art museums, the boat rides, whatever, to see Chicago, to experience Chicago, Shed Aquarium, those kind of things. And they gave them gift cards. $50 gift cards was donated. And as you can see on the back of their t-shirts, those are all the people that sponsor.
Okay.
So while the kids are at these different museums or whatever, they have a little money to spend.
Yeah.
And maybe buy a little token from that place to remember. As you can see, these kids are a mixture of races. So when I saw
nobody's wreaking havoc
and I saw the replies, and I'm like, a lot of these people, probably white people, and they got nervous and scared. Should they be doing this? What is this about? Ooh, would they cause problems? And that's what the whole organization, My Block, My Hood, My City, is trying to show. We can gather kids and youth in an area and they don't do chaos.
Exactly.
They're there for a purpose. And somebody said, are the white kids included? This is discriminating if it's not.
It's inner city.
I had to reply.
If the white kids is in the inner city.
If they live in the inner city, this is not an organization that would only do black kids.
No.
You can see in this picture, Latinos, blacks, Asian, whoever lives in the inner city, the south side, the north side, the west side.
And the funny thing about it is she should have said, if you don't see a lot of white, well, maybe now you understand our thing. Why you don't see a lot of white people? You should have turned it on her and said, isn't it funny you don't see a lot of poor inner city white people
who do experience going to the zoos and then the science museums and stuff. But I just wanted to bring this up, and I replied back to all of those people, the naysayers, because there were a few that said they like this organization.
Some people got to
I just had to reply and say, for those of you who replied positive about this organization, thank you.
If you put today is a wonderful sunny day, why is it wonderful and sunny?
It's too hot.
Do you think the sun burns people's skin? My father died of skin cancer from the sun. You can't put anything on the internet because people gonna find something negative to say.
They'll take negative to make it positive.
Well, it says here on
positive to make it negative.
Chicago CBS News, My Block, My Hood, My City, a nonprofit that mentors underprivileged youth, is planning. Well, they brought 1,000 teens to downtown Chicago. Organizers say they're getting pushback after viral video of the teen takeovers.
Yes.
CBS 2 Sarah Machi found out that they're not postponing their trip and say that those videos are exactly why they need to hold this event. Mm-hmm. You could bring 1,000 kids together and they not tear up the city.
Thank you.
Organizing a pile of baby blue t-shirts. Participants with My Block, My Hood, and My City looked at a list of more than 50 partners signed on ahead of their first downtown day. Hundreds of the shirts have already been handed out. This was previous to 1,000 teens. They fill the streets around downtown Chicago on Saturday, signing up to see some of Chicago's attractions for the first time. There's a lot of kids that live in these inner cities who've never left their block.
Don't even go out of their block, their neighborhood.
They live in these major cities and they've never left their block.
Thank you.
And we come from all over the world to see these areas. There's kids that live in Orlando who never even been to Disney World.
Thank you. Isn't that something?
We're about to do Chicago Sky Deck. We're going to the Shed Aquarium. We're going to the Riverwalk. I never did these things, Marshall said, one of the kids.
That's nice.
Isn't that nice?
It is.
So for anybody that finds a fault with that, I say my favorite word, you're a moron.
And even if you're saying it's discriminating because no white kids are involved, that to me shows that your heart is not right.
Exactly.
Because you know darn well a lot of white kids do not live on the south side of Chicago.
Thank you. Or in the inner city.
And if they do, this group is saying, come.
Yes.
Little
and
man,
the ones,
you never experienced
and
downtown?
the ones that live in the suburbs, they have stuff like Youth Build and all that other stuff. The YWCA, the YMCA, Boys and Girls Club.
Yes.
So any of these organizations, if they're doing something that helps kids, why are you complaining?
Thank you.
That's what I told you.
Oh no, 1,000 come. They're going to cause havoc. And why they're giving them $50?
Thank you.
Really?
I told you some people just have
They're going to the Shed Aquarium. Can they buy a token from the Shed Aquarium?
Some people just have to. So,
gosh, okay.
All right, so that's good. Again, let's see. Emerald says, Scooby says, amen. I appreciate you all for praying for her.
No problem.
Emerald says, I pray things turn around for you very soon. And Scooby says, Emerald, I appreciate you.
Got it.
That's wonderful, isn't it? Mm-hmm. People find friendships and things in our comment section. Mm-hmm. I noticed that. Mm-hmm. On our other page, it was so funny. On our Instagram, our joke, because we do a joke of the day. Mm-hmm. This one lady said something, a joke or something, and this man replied, they started talking to each other.
They dating?
No, they started. He said, can I call you or something or talk to you or something? She's like, sure. I was like, we bringing people together.
If people are meeting and celebrate, and then too, people of faith.
Yeah.
You got more people praying for you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So there's a cost to join in our page.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
There's people of like mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put that over.